In this video, we are going to learn how to apply to Kyambogo University. Application involves the filling of an online form in which you will provide us with your credentials as they appear on your academic documents. Here on the start page of Kyambogo Admissions, I go to the link Apply Now and I click on Login Now. In the subsequent videos you've just watched, you've learned how to create an email address and how to sign up on Kyambogo University admissions platform. If you are having trouble logging into your account, you may go to this link here, which will help you go through the account recovery procedures. Your email will be used to send you a recovery PIN, which will help you to recover your account. Let's log in now into our account. I enter my email address. And then I enter my password. And then I click login. Access is denied. This means that I have either forgotten my password. Let me try again. And you click login. Here it brings us to a dashboard. This is how your dashboard would look like. It shows you a table having the details about the forms you have submitted so far. If you have no forms, as you can see here, we haven't filled any form yet, and we can proceed and click on application form, which it takes us to the selection of the scheme. Kyambogo University has several schemes. For this example, only O and A level entry scheme was available. I select the scheme and I click continue. Our form takes a little bit of time, but it loads finally. This form is very clear and precise. The guide is on your right hand side. You can collapse it or expand it at any one time to find any help as you fill your form. Let's start by filling in our personal information. Surname, Kasule. The other names is James. It would be very good if you fill in your form in uppercase. Select the sex and the date of birth. First find the year, 1987. Okay, and then I proceed and select the month. Let's say it is September. Okay, and the date. I'm single, and religion, an example, I am a Catholic. Have no disabilities, and I probably was not involved in any sports. Click next. The telephone number, as you can see here, the country code Uganda for Uganda has already been selected. If you're an international applicant, you may have to change this code to the appropriate one corresponding to your country. Entering the telephone number now. You don't need to enter the 0 since the country code caters for that. As you can see, this field is highly validated. I need to be careful to ensure that your telephone number is correct. After filling in our correct telephone number, look again and check it, because the platform uses the telephone number to send messages to you about your admissions and when you do payments in the bank. I look at my number and I correct it as much as possible, 772120556, and then I proceed. I now proceed to enter the email address. .com. Do not worry about these red linings below your email address. This just means that the words are not understood by the browser at this point in time. If you do not have a post office box, you can leave this field blank. As you can see, the required fields have a red star on them. My physical address, I select the district, the patch. I can leave the parish and the street address as empty if I do not have the details at the moment. Click next. At this stage, we are going to make our program choices. The choices are available on the Kyambogo University website. You can open a new tab in your browser, navigate to Kyambogo University admissions, follow through to programs, and you'll find under the key downloads here that there are several links for you to find out more about the program you want to apply for. I click on program codes and waiting criteria, and a PDF document will be loaded in my browser, from which I can see carefully the programs that I want to apply for. Let's go back to the to our form and we continue filling it. Here we are. I select my first choice as Bachelor of Science, Environmental Science, Technology and Management Day Program. As you can see, the first choice is a required field. The other choices are now up to you to select. We select our programs as we wish by carefully choosing those that we feel we can qualify for. If the program that you have selected here, any of them, requires subject combinations as documented in the PDF you find by following this link, you'll find it necessary to select the subjects that you wish to pursue when you were offered this program. In our case, we haven't selected any program which requires subject combinations. I therefore leave this field blank. As you can see, when you click a field, the guide appropriately shows you what to do during that stage. USCE results. This is for advanced level. If you set your advanced level, please fill this field U0069 325. Year of sitting was 2005. A-level school, an example, Kyambogo College. Note that if you are an O-level entrant applying for certificate programs, you are not required to provide your A-level information in this section. We click next to continue. On the next page, in this section, the O-level information is required to be filled in by everyone who's applying in the scheme we've chosen, O and A-level entry. Let's fill in our O-level information. The index number U0069 25. Year of sitting 2003. And the school, an example, the same, Kyambogo College. I now proceed to select the subjects that I did during my O-level. Agriculture, biology, chemistry, and remember that once you have selected a subject, it will not be listed among the drop-down selection, which will be helpful for you to filter through those that you have already selected. I now start entering my performance for each subject. This should be easy if you carry your documents along when you're making this online application. You should have your pass slips with you and probably your certificates, which have your results. Click next continue. We are now required to provide our parent information. If your parent is not deceased, you select no. If they are, you select yes. Note that the names of your parents, whether deceased or still living, the names are required. That would be my father, and now I enter my mother's name. After doing this, I do not have a guardian. I click submit. This notification now shows that my form has been successfully submitted. I can close this. My dashboard has been updated, as you can see. In this table, my form is listed down here. The form ID is shown here, and it is a link you can click on to make any edits or changes in your form. Note that you can always come back online and make changes in either your choices or anything else in your form. Under payment here, there is a link provided for you to handle payments. It will show you how you pay for your form, and under actions, you're provided with ways of which you will print out your form. You might want to delete your form, or you may want to edit your form. You can always click the dashboard button to bring you back to the dashboard wherever you will be navigating in this platform. Let's click here and see the contents of our form. You can see that you can navigate through and see what you filled in earlier and make any changes if required. And we can save it back. It automatically brings us back and tells us that our changes have been successfully saved. We close this. You may use this link edit, or you may use the actual form ID to go into your form and edit it. Let's use this link to see how we print out our form. We click print, and it automatically brings us to this printout page. You will click on print button and proceed with the printer connected to your computer and print out your form. Use the back button to take you back to your dashboard. Let's see how we carry out payments. We follow the Pay Now link. It will take us to the payment page. Here, the procedures are: we print out a payslip, and then we pay in an appropriate bank, and we wait for notification SMS. This SMS now depends on the mobile number that we provided in the form. Ensure that the number that you provide in the form is correctly filled. The details about our form are provided here below, and we can now proceed by printing out our payslip. This is our payslip. It bears a serial number and a reference number. After printing this payslip out, walk into the bank, and the tellers will tell you what to do next. Once your payment is successful, a notification SMS will be sent to your mobile number, and an email will be sent to your email inbox. Click back to go back, and once you're on the payment page, as we said, you can use the dashboard button to navigate through the platform. This red link here, delete, is the one that you use to delete any forms. You need to be careful when you're deleting any form. Please ensure that you do not need the form before you delete it. It's advisable that you do not delete any form from your dashboard. Cancel, and our form will remain intact. On top of our dashboard here, we can see that it's possible to change our password. You are required to provide the current password, and then you enter a new password, and you retype your new password again, and you click change password. This is the logout button. When you click it, you'll be automatically taken out of this dashboard. Let's go back to our dashboard. Remember to read these important notes and provide any inquiries to the listed telephone number and the email address. Let's log out our account. Remember that if you have any problems you can use the Contact Us page. Provide your full name, your email address, your telephone number, and your question or feedback. Please provide a valid email address and a telephone number, because we may use the email address and the mobile telephone number to communicate back to you. Thank you very much.